Yeah, so I've done quite a bit in the last few years, but the most recent I did hit the log world record at 321 pounds.
Jeez. Is it possible for me to be emasculated? Because I feel emasculated from that. Did you feel it? Because I feel like you would have just
no, I felt it.
Yeah, I didn't know if adrenaline would kick in, right?
Yeah.
I feel it
when
watching
you posted the picture the next day of like up here, I was just like, oh my gosh.
And you kept competing. That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, that's nuts.
I'm the biggest dork like ever. And I'm just a mom. Like, however I represent myself, it's like that's how I want my son to see me.
What's great about that is your son will see that.
Yeah.
And that will transition him into being an even better man.
Yeah.
Because you're giving your son a gift that he's gonna just know, like, my mom did this, I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Right there, that's huge.
Yeah.
You're giving him life lessons of hard work, dedication will pay off.
Do I really have to do cardio?
No. How do I know if I'm overtraining?
Ready?
Should I cut weight in this competition? How much protein am I supposed to always?
Is it ironic that a podcast about Strongman is hosted by a woman?
I think that's kind of the point.
Welcome back to Lift and Load, and that's coming into the episode. So this week we have a couple different things happening. One, I look and probably smell like shit because we've been moving around stuff all day.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing.
I appreciate that.
As always.
Thank you. So we are currently prepping for Orlando Strongest, and it is which is tomorrow. And for that, I have Inez Carrasquillo with me today.
Yay.
And so who is our judge and honestly cool as shit person. So thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
We have been in a gym for 5 hours, something like that today. And this is how we're riding. So this is the version you get.
It's our best version.
It is the only version you have.
I mean, it's all good.
I like it. But that being said, before we jump into all the things about who you are, what you do, why you do it, can you give a little rap sheet? Because you are arguably the strongest woman in the world, and I will butcher your accolades if I try to list them all.
Yeah, so I've done quite a bit in the last few years, but the most recent I did hit the log world record at 321 pounds.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I did that at the Rainier Classic.
Is it possible for me to be emasculated? Because I feel emasculated from that.
And then I did win the Rogue Invitational last year. And then I did win the Arnold Classic this year. So 2 back-to-back. And I won North America's, which was last year in July-ish time. So
I love how that's an afterthought for you. You're oh yeah, I won that.
Where was that at?
That was in Canada, in Quebec.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That,
JF Crohn's
those
comp.
shows are freaking crazy heavy.
Brutal. And
yeah.
crazy.
That's
it was a lot of fun.
That's where Ricky LaRocca, I remember he tore both patella tendons carrying a wheelbarrow. It was
a max wheelbarrow for us too last year.
Corone has crazy
How heavy
shows.
was that wheelbarrow?
It's heavy.
Yeah.
And it's 10 events, correct?
We did 6.
Okay, because I remember they did 5
8.
and 5 one time.
Oh, they did different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brutal.
It was a weird show. It was Friday, it was 4 events. Saturday, 1 event. Sunday, 1 event for us.
Oh, wow.
They were trying to squeeze us in because it was the first year the women were invited. So they were trying to figure out where they could put us kind of thing. I don't know how it's going to be this year, but I was it was really difficult to come back and be like, I got to get all this hype up for 1 event. And I was like, this sucks.
Is this all in one day? Or is it a multi-day?
It was 3 days.
Okay, that makes more sense.
So it was a long
The
weekend.
Canadian boys put on heavy shows.
Yes.
Traveling up there.
They love Circus Dumbbell too, which I hate. I
Yeah.
hate Circus Dumbbell.
I will.
You're so good at overhead though.
But Circus Dumbbell, I can't figure it out. I've hit a 190 dumbbell 1 time. And then after that, it's tanked. It's just, I can't get it back. I don't know.
What do we need to do to add 90 pounds to my dumbbell so I can say that I can beat her in a circus dumbbell?
Just train harder.
Single arm though. Is this going to be one arm?
Stronger. That's right.
Repping, repeating.
Shoulder.
I'm going to work only this bicep for the next year, and then I'll get you. And actually, I know about the overhead because you're literally doing an overhead press seminar for us tonight. So we're going over the jerk, the log. I think we have circus dumbbell on.
Yeah,
the menu. Okay, cool. I'm
I can
wait.
do Circus Dumbbell. I just don't like to.
It's still arguably a very
It's your
impressive
nemesis
lift.
of pressing.
Yeah.
You got to have, you have your 3 good ones, then you have that one. But
Yes.
it's
yeah.
okay.
You can't have everything.
It'll become a strength soon.
Yeah, it's like someone that's good at deadlift and overhead. Like, no, you have to pick one.
Yeah.
You can't be good at everything.
But it makes sense because we were talking earlier today, and strongman wasn't always your thing. Like you were a volleyball player and you were in
Yes.
track. So as a coach for rowing, I see a tall person. I'm like, do you want to row? Do you you're
Oh.
tall? And so coaches were probably freaking out when you'd walk into a room.
Well, the funny thing is, like, I didn't even start with strongman. I started powerlifting, which is not built for tall people.
Not at all.
And I was also like 330 pounds, so I was a big girl. Like when I started powerlifting,
Holy cow.
and I walked into a powerlifting gym in Chicago because I was tired of going to the commercial gym, and they were like, "Don't talk to any other coach. Like, I want you." It's my friend Matt, and he's like, "I'm going to make you a good powerlifter." And I was like, "I don't even know what that is,
Okay.
but okay, like sounds
Yeah.
good to me. I just want to lift weights and lose
Get
some weight
strong,
and
yeah.
make some friends because single mom, it's hard to make friends out here." So
Yeah.
I was like, being in the gym is cool because people are so like accepting and like you meet a lot of friends and just have like similar interests and stuff, and it's like kind of cool to have something that's not just like being a mom.
Yeah.
Like to have my own thing and like
It's
grew
finding a life for
into-
yourself. Yeah.
yeah, and it grew into this crazy life that I live now. So I have my humble beginnings in powerlifting.
What was your like numbers in powerlifting?
So literally 2 weeks after I quit powerlifting, I did strongman. So it's funny that I did this meet. It was like a pro-am in Chicago, and I hit a 606 squat, a 545 deadlift, and a 303 bench.
Good for you.
Yeah. So I have the national squat record in USPA, and I'm like, I don't think anybody's ever going to do that again because now all these federations don't walk out their squats, and
Yeah.
I walked out that squat.
Good for you.
So I'm like, I don't think people want to do that. So I might have that record for a very long time.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you.
It still stands. That's what you want. You want to be able to look back and be like, oh, that's still mine.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's insane. So how long did you powerlift for though?
Like 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah. I got so bored.
Really?
It's a very boring sport.
Yeah, it's 3 lifts.
It's 3 lifts.
Yeah.
3 lifts.
And they're like
3 lifts.
arguably my 3 worst lifts. So you're never going to catch me on it. And so how did Strongman happen?
So I was invited to do some like strongman Sundays with the crew at my gym, and they were like, "You would love to do this." So they're like, "You're big, you're strong, like you can move." And so I did some yoke, some car deadlifts and stuff like that. And I was like, "Oh, this is fun." So every like secondary bench day, I would ask my coach like, "Hey, can I do log or can I do an overhead event?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's fine." Yeah, no, Matt's great. He's like, "I want you to be happy and I want you to do things that interest you." He's like, "I don't want you to be bored." So he would let me do that with the crew, and I fell in love with it. I was just like, this is awesome. And I'm like, people work out together. Like, this is so cool.
That's
So
awesome.
Yeah. And I was just like, this is awesome. And, my kid came to the gym with me and like would watch me do some crazy stuff with a car. And he was like, oh my God, that's awesome. So I literally did that pro-am for powerlifting. And then 2 weeks later, there was a strongman comp at my gym. And I was like, I'm signing up and I'm doing that. And then I was like, I quit. I'm going to do strongman. Like, I love it. It's so much fun. I won that comp. I won every event but the stones because it was stone to steel. And I was like, I didn't know how to do
thing.
stones.
Hate that
Really?
thing. Oh, I hate that
I'm
thing.
terrible at stone to steel.
Mike Bartos, you make great equipment, but I don't like stuff still.
But
Yeah, no one likes the stone to steel.
Yeah.
Like, you can't use tacky. What's the point?
Yeah.
Like, tacky's fun.
Oh,
So-
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and then I did a comp a month later in Kentucky. It was called Beast of the Bluegrass. And it was a Platinum Plus.
That's good comp. I know
Yeah,
that
it was,
comp.
yeah,
Good
it's
people
a
over there.
great comp. And it's an Arnold comp. So, like, you get an Arnold invite if you win. So I won that comp and got an Arnold invite. And then Arnold got canceled because of COVID.
I remember
So
that.
then
year.
I couldn't go to the Arnold, and they were like, well, you can go the next year because it'll still stand. And I was like, that's cool. But I was like, what am I going to do in the meanwhile? So I did Rainier Pro-Am. That was
Got
my
it.
first like really big show. I got to go against Victoria Long on my third ever comp, which was like
No-
the
no big
scariest
deal.
thing
Yeah.
ever.
She's strong.
She's
Yeah.
so
She's
strong.
strong.
Yeah. And
But
she's
super
so
nice.
She's so nice.
She makes cookies for people, and it's just
Yeah.
like,
She makes cookies?
oh, dude, her cookies
I got to go
are
to her house last year
magnifique.
and stay with her for a weekend, and we got to train, and like her dogs are
Oh.
like her babies.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, Dennis is great.
Oh,
I love them.
Dennis. Dennis
Yeah.
is such a good dude.
Yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
you cannot dislike Dennis. So nice, but
So
like
nice.
Victoria is like his world. It's so
They're the
awesome.
sweetest
Yeah.
people.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're great.
So we had a lot of fun, but I was like, damn, I've never lost anything ever. And she kicked my ass. And I was like, this
That was
is
probably good for you though.
it was very good for me.
Yeah.
Because it was like, this is the level of competition that I want to be at. And this is what I need to do to improve. And then out of nowhere, I got an OSG invite. because Lynn was like, that was impressive. Like, I'm going to invite you to OSG. So in 2021, I did OSG. I tied for third, but I got fourth because they took stone times, and Annabelle beat me in stones. And so I got fourth. I cried so hard. I was outside sobbing, and I was like, I thought I had third. Like, I thought I was on podium. I've never been off podium before. And, you know, people were like,
hard.
This is your first OSG.
Yeah.
Like, chill out. And I'm like, no, like, this is everything to me. Like, I suck. I'm so bad. I'm never going to invite to anything ever again. And it's like, look where I'm at now. It's like, why did I cry about it? But because I care a lot, you know.
That's important. I mean, that's the reason why you're good. But also, you've taken some literal, like, hits in your career. And so you keep coming back. Yeah. That's massive in itself.
Well,
and I mean,
at the Arnold that one year.
Last year.
And so
I remember watching that. It was brutal.
The Arnold's been the hardest competitions because it's very static heavy.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's 6 events. It was 5 the last 2 years, but now it's 6 events. But it was just like, the wheel of pain was so heavy. Like, everything's just crazy heavy. And like, you can't really train a lot of the stuff because the equipment you don't really have at your house. So it was like, it's nerve wracking to like do those comps. And like the first 2 Arnolds, I got 5th place, but I got 5th place after breaking my face. And I was like,
literally,
I wonder what I could have did if I didn't break my face.
Still good,
like
though.
I've seen, because so when you won this past year, of course they like replayed the previous year because it's kind of like a started from the bottom, now we're here scenario. And it's, so I saw that clip and my stomach drops every time, dude. Yeah. Like, I'm sure you've talked about this a million times, so we won't spend too much time because I'm sure you've talked it to death, but like, did you feel it? Because I feel like you would have just
no, I felt it.
Yeah, I didn't know if adrenaline would kick in. Right? Yeah. I feel it
when
watching
you posted the picture the next day of like up here, I was just like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I felt like my face just like, I was like, I felt awful. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean.
And then I had to do circus dumbbell.
Yeah.
Like,
and you kept competing. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's nuts.
I was like, I did not drive all the way out here to go home.
Oh,
like,
sure.
I need to finish. And the nurse and doctor were like, are you sure? Like, you know,
because it was here, like more like you could
I like
see.
hit it up. So like my nose got pushed in.
Oh.
I didn't break anything though.
That's good.
You're joking.
I'm not joking. I didn't break anything.
Wow.
I got very lucky.
Yeah.
You got super lucky.
Yeah. I've had 3 or 4 CAT scans because they just didn't believe I didn't break anything.
Yeah, there's no way.
So bruised. But it was just facial scarring and it was crazy.
I think everyone felt that one though.
Everyone.
I mean,
but I like how you did the progression of like, here's how I look today. And it was
Yeah.
like slowly coming down. I'm like, oh, okay, she's better. Okay, great.
The face is still intact, guys. I mean, that
I had the UK like 2 weeks after that too, so I had to go to Arnold UK.
Oh, the pressure of
you had to
flying.
fly.
Oh, good lord.
the physical pressure of the plane. I'm talking like you probably swelled like hell and then came back down. I can't think of many athletes who would have kept doing it. So
I feel like as it's stupid and cheesy, whatever, but like as a woman, we have to like prove ourselves a little bit harder than the men. You like the men pull out of comps for a cramp in their calf or something. Like, but women, it's like if we pull out, it's like, oh, like she's a drama queen or like whatever. And I was like, I don't look like a drama queen right now, but like I'd feel like one if I dropped out. Like I have something to prove that I'm here. Like I got 5th last year. Like they don't have a reason to invite me back. You know what I mean? Because at OSG I got 3rd. You know, I got 4th the last year I did OSG, and like I've never like won any big titles or anything. So it's like I need to like stand out and I need to like show them that I care so much and like I have a reason of being here. Yeah. And it's like the heart, I think, is what had them made me come back, you know. So
you improved each year, which is good.
Yeah.
Like it might not, I mean, this is me talking. It might not be a podium like finish like top 1, but like 5th, cool. Then you get 3rd.
There was a progression.
That's freaking awesome. Like you're going up that ladder, which is awesome. That's, you know, that's cool to see the progression of you being an athlete that you are to now it's like, boom, I'm here.
Yeah.
And that's pretty cool. It lets other women in the sport say, oh yeah, we can do that. No problem.
Yeah.
You know, there's a way to be started here at A, get to Z.
Yeah.
That's the right alphabet? Yeah, A to Z.
Yeah, you did it. You did a great job. But
I had to think about that for a second.
I'm proud of you. So proud. But like that is true. It shows people that, hey, like, and women's a big one because there are fewer women in the sport. I talk about it all the time that like, it's, in my opinion, strongman is the perfect sport for women with the type of movements it is, with the style, with the community. Like there's so many good things, but it's called strongman. Yeah. Right. And so like inherently you're a little already marginalized, but it shows people that they can do it. Like, oh my God, I didn't even place my first comp. So yeah. Like, oh, I got injured my first comp. so
Yeah,
like
there's so many opportunities and like so many comps, and like I always say that the more you compete, the better. Like
Yeah.
my second year strongman, I did like 7 or 8 comps that year
dang.
because I was just like knocking them out, and I was like, I want to do this pro-am, I want to do this, I want to travel, I want to do this, like. And the more events you get to do, the better athlete you're going to be. Like you can't
Absolutely.
always train keg all the time, but if you have a comp that has keg, you get to train keg for a few weeks, you know?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, last time I did keg, like, you know, I got to this point, and now it's like, you know, what can I do now? And
Yeah.
so I always say, like, the more comps you do in the beginning of your career, the better. Because, like, you're also going to get more confident in front of people. When I was in front of people for the first time, I was a freaking head case. Like,
Were you?
Oh my
man, I
God.
love people like you that in comps, at least old you in comps, because I'd be like, they're arguably stronger than I'm like, freak out, please freak out, because
I freak out.
then we're
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Count on it.
Well, it's like Travis Ortmeyer. He told me a long time ago when he would get ready, he wouldn't really have like implement day. He would find a comp in Texas because Texas had comps like crazy every
Yeah.
weekend. He would do his, throughout the week his training, and then he would just go drive 3 or 4 hours to a show that was that weekend. He compete. Next weekend, do the same thing, find a show in Texas and compete. And that's how he got better too. That it's the more you throw yourself into the fire, the better you become. Strongman is a tough sport. It will beat your body up and take a little bit each time. But if you keep on throwing yourself in there, you will improve.
It's true. And I'm going to have
get
to take a
better.
pause and acknowledge if any listeners hear what sounds like a snoring dog in the room. It is a snoring dog in the room. So we have Meatball in here just snoring against Nez's legs.
Would you say coming from the powerlifting community to the strongman community, do you see a big difference in that community?
I think because I never competed powerlifting like internationally, it was very local, and like the Midwest powerlifting scene is crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of powerlifting gyms, a lot of powerlifters. So it was like very, like, I guess, tight knit, community or whatever. And like we got the conjugate group, we got the USAPL,
Sure.
we got
Yeah.
whatever. So you kind of find your little group that you were in. So when I went to Strongman, it's funny because when I started Strongman, there was a big group of Strongmen at my gym. They all moved. Like everyone's gone, married, whatever.
Yeah.
So now it's just like me and like a few other people that do Strongman. I teach a class on Sundays. So like I
cool.
have a group of people
Nice.
on
Good for
Sundays that
you.
are with me. And I'm like, let me do my event day on this day. So I have people to like do it with. But like, it's pretty small. And then everyone's international. So
Yeah.
it's like at my level, it's like,
That's true.
Lucy's in the UK, Rebecca's
Yeah.
in Wales. Like,
Just can't hop on a drug and drive over and see.
yeah,
him
and just
fly
drive over and
Yeah.
say hi
Yeah.
to somebody. Everyone's in a different state or whatever, so it's kind of hard to train, and not feel like super alone all the time.
Sure.
And you don't have one gym. You said you train in like 5. Or was it 4?
4 or 5 gyms.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Depending
feel
on
like
the
that's a
equipment
lot
I
of
need.
people to
Yeah.
get all the equipment they need. Not everyone is an Iron House gym,
Yeah. No.
sir.
Yeah.
Try my best. Thank you.
But yeah, that's another thing. You're kind of a nomad.
Yeah.
Like,
I am.
just going around. I mean, it works for you. I almost wonder if there were more interest in like people realize like, hey, the sport is so accessible, if more gyms would start popping up and then you don't have to travel around all over the place. Like one can only imagine.
I kind of like it because sometimes like I don't want to be at the same place all the time, so I'm like, it's kind of nice that I get to like go to a different place or whatever. Like, oh, I'm doing bench today, I don't have to drive an hour, I can just drive 10 minutes down the street to this gym.
That's relevant.
Which is nice. Like, so it's like I get to mix it up a little bit or whatever, but like, Surge is my main gym, and they treat me good in there. So I like
That's
it.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I used to drive an hour and a half to train strongman.
That's
Yeah.
true.
When we first started, it was like me and my training partner, we were just like, well, he's got the stuff. We go there. And
Yeah.
we drive up and we drive back, and that's how it went.
I mean, I could walk to the gym. If
You
I,
can.
It'd be a
Oh, that
long
is so
walk.
nice.
Yeah,
You
it'd be a
can.
long walk, but I'd make the
So
walk out of
nice.
it. Yeah, make me too.
I think one year I did do a Viking press, and I had to travel down I-4 into Tampa because the gym that was that had the Viking press. I was like, I think I was in traffic for like 2.5 hours, and I was like, why doesn't Alan have a Viking press?
Is that why you started buying
And I'm
every
like,
piece of equipment
you know what?
that's ever existed?
This is my thing. I'm going to do this. I'm just going to make sure that I don't have to go anywhere. And then the people that come to my gym, I want them to want for nothing.
Yeah.
So they know that they can get in the great training they need to get into.
Yeah.
If we don't have something, I will figure out a way to get it.
Very
That's
quickly.
how I do it.
And
I've
when I
seen
had
him buy
Viking
things.
Press at OSG in 2023, I had to go to Indiana
Wow.
to use it. Yeah. So that was a once a week trip that I had to make
Ooh.
to
Oh
go.
my God.
Yeah. And then like for Rogue, the power stairs, I'd go to Wisconsin. So
Wow.
I'm
I need
pretty
to
close
acclimate myself to Midwest geography. What's the drive time on that?
about an hour for both, hour and a half. Yeah,
Wisconsin's got great cheese.
Yeah, it is.
sure do.
Wisconsin.
I love Wisconsin. The Wisconsin strongman scene is getting pretty big. Like they did a Max Monsters recently, and the U90 men's Atlas Stone record just fell for my friend Adam. And like next year, they're like, "You gonna go for the world record for stone?" I was like, "Let me ask my coach," and he's like, "Let's plan on it. Let's do it." And I was
Nice.
like, "Hell yeah! I get to do it in the Midwest, which is
would that-
close."
Yeah.
What would that be? What would that be?
It'd probably be about 400 pounds.
Have you done a 400-pound stone yet?
I've done 385.
Good for you.
Yeah, to like 52 inches. So
Nice.
I like
Nice.
to. I'm a cheater with stones because like I'm so tall.
You are.
I don't have to do a full extension. So when I train now,
Plus,
I
your
try
arms
to,
go
like,
over the stone probably the whole way because you
No.
have a long
I have
wingspan.
short arms.
No, she's
You
tiny
do?
I have a
wingspan.
5'6" wingspan.
Yes, I was about to say,
Oh,
actually,
yeah,
our
okay.
stone's harder for you because your wingspan is my wingspan,
Yeah.
which, I mean, that's not that big.
Yeah, it's not.
I got a T-Rex wingspan.
Yeah.
I'm like, stuck
not
in
strong
here.
arms.
Stuck in here. It's like, oh man.
With tacky, anything is possible.
True.
Fair.
Very
You know,
true.
fair.
You stick
Good
yourself
tacky.
to it,
That sticks.
Good tacky.
As long as the
Yes.
stones are clean, they're good
Yes.
tacky.
Yeah.
Good tacky. But I'd like to train them really high because I'm like, if I can get it this high,
Absolutely.
I can get it to 44 or 46, whatever the world
Absolutely,
record is,
yeah.
is at.
Yeah.
So I try to like not cheat it as much, but
I
like
feel like you just have to stand up and
I
just
do,
drop.
Yeah.
That's
At
cool, though.
Rogue,
But you still have to
barrel
pick it
heights were
up.
like 38 inches, I think. It was really short.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? This is awesome.
Like, sweet.
I just have to stand up with the stone and just roll it on there. Like,
Yeah. Well, though I feel like in your class, a lot of the girls are, a lot of you all are taller because I knew you were tall, but I didn't process how tall you were until I stood next to you.
Yeah.
So, because on TV and like other areas we've seen you, you look fairly normalized across your class. So would you say you're on the taller side or on the shorter side, or you're just kind of right in the middle? Because then they should just raise the heights in my
She's
opinion.
tall.
I know she's tall.
I walked to the gym today. I'm like,
Leap.
tall girl.
Yeah.
I was like, geez.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is it because I've seen you with those other girls who are they also so tall?
they're pretty big. Yeah.
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 So,
We're
I mean,
all
it's
like
relevant.
big girls. So
Yeah.
open class life. You know?
Awesome. Jesus Christ. Did I tell you about what we ate yesterday?
I saw it.
Yeah. So
So-
we probably crushed like 10,000 calories of
Oh, yeah.
ice cream
Good for
between
you
a couple
guys.
people.
Good for you guys.
And like we're sitting here and it's her friend and like we're both weight class athletes and we're like, this is fine. And Nez is like,
Yeah.
open weight privilege.
Yeah.
Like,
Can I get a pizza too with that? Thank
Damn.
you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, this, I could be a heavyweight.
Heavyweight life.
Like it would not
Nice.
be.
Everyone has nice.
That would be a nice
That's
life.
what I always ever like the guys that are like cutting. I'm like, I'll go sit in the sauna with you. They're like, what are you gonna do, Alan? You're gonna cut weight? I'm like, I cut weight with you guys. They're like, yeah, but then you're gonna eat right away. I'm like, I will. Yes, absolutely.
Yes, I can.
But like we would go into a sauna, lose like 20 pounds.
Absolutely.
And
Lose
then
more weight
just
than
walk
them.
out, be fine. And then they'd still have to cut like another 3 pounds. We're like, sorry.
That's so
100%.
annoying, guys.
Yeah.
They're like, you're not
This
about that
is
cut life.
bullshit.
I'm like, I could be, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to. It
You had a very, very brief stint as a bodybuilder, and I'm aware of it.
was a
The
long,
pictures exist.
long
Yeah.
time ago.
Oh, yeah.
That was in college.
That was, maybe.
Freshman year. Yeah.
That's my
Never-
retirement plan.
Never again.
Oh,
Never
yeah.
again.
No. You don't want to retire from strongman.
Posing
and,
trunks one time. I mean, my biggest fan was my mother. She's like, Alan. She's like, number 67. He looks the best in the middle right there. I'm like, thanks, Mom. I'm like, appreciate it.
Yeah.
And my brother, of course, and they're like, come on, baby, it's pizza time. I'm like, never invite your friends or your brother to a bodybuilding competition. My buddy
No.
Kurt's like, show him the back, baby. I'm like, oh, crap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
Did you have
God.
like any definition?
Oh, yeah, I did.
There we go.
I mean, I had some. I mean, I have the skin of a rhino, so it's like I have no veins, but like I had some quads popping. I had a couple ladies whistling at me. I was
All
like, that's right. I was like, thanks, Grandma. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, so you're how many years into your strongman career?
5 now.
What do you think? We were saying earlier that there's no masters. You're open or bust, but
Open or bust,
Open
yes.
Yeah. How do you have a plan? Like, are you just taking everything year by year?
Taking everything year by year, I guess. And then like I feel like I'm gonna hit a wall eventually. And then I think I'm gonna pivot over to bodybuilding. I think that's gonna be my retirement plan. Yeah.
Freaking rad.
They make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, I got the size. I just gotta lean out, which is oh my god, so hard for me. But like I've lost 100 pounds before. Like what?
Yeah.
I can do it again.
Let's do
Like
it again.
yeah.
Eating brown rice though.
Yeah.
Kale. Oof.
Yeah.
It's good for you. It's nutrients.
Oof.
Take a vitamin.
I have before.
Once.
The Flintstone chewable.
Cool.
Great. Felt really great after it.
Yeah, my
Cool.
V had vitamins today, so does
That's,
that count?
that vitamin that totally counts.
She's awesome, by the way.
Yes.
Kate. She's awesome.
No, I'm really glad she's here too, and she's a sponsor of the show. Actually, Strong IV.
Yeah.
So she had
Beautiful.
hooked it up earlier for Inez too.
Yeah.
So you're judging this weekend. I want to pivot to that
Yes.
really quick. So Orlando
Yeah.
Strongest it's Strongman Institute's first, I'll say, real show. There was a Static Monsters previously, but it was small. So, I mean, we're going all out on this. Well, I know. But you're going to be judging women's, some of the novice, and then we're going to have and we're going to have Big Z on like the open heavyweight man. And then you're going to have like all the women's classes, because I thought that would just be really cool in general.
Yeah.
And then some of the novice. I know I've talked to some of them and they're just like, can we talk to her? And I was like, yes, you can talk to her. I promise you.
Don't
Totally
talk
talk to her.
I'm just kidding.
But what would you say to there's newer people in the sport? You're going to see some of them in person. Yeah, you're really cool. You're going to see some of them in person, but I know people look at you like you're untouchable, right? You're a person on social media. They see like you're this like figure. What would you say to people that are trying to get into the sport? Because the whole point of Orlando Strongest is to get new people in there, hopefully. And a lot of people have a really good show, but how should people navigate this? Like if they want to become you one day,
Oh my God.
what do they do?
I'm the biggest dork like ever. And I'm just a mom. Like however I represent myself, it's like, that's how I want my son to see me. So it's like, I don't care about all the fame. I don't care about all that stuff. It's like, I have fun. Like I love competing. I love hanging out with everybody. Like I'm a yapper. So like, if you want to talk to me, just come up to me and talk to me, whatever. But like, just have fun and like compete and like, take your training seriously. Like, don't, half-ass everything and try to like, there's a lot of points in my career. I'm going to say this. I've half-assed my workouts. I went in and I was like, I'm just going to do my top set and go home. I'm tired. I worked a full-time job. I'm a single mom. Didn't want my son at the gym till 10 p.m. So I was like, I can't do this today. Rogue training was very difficult for me because like I was working from like 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Didn't get back home till 6:30. Had to pick up my son up, go to the gym an hour away. Didn't get home till like 10. And like he's miserable. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Got to be up at 5 and do the same thing the next day. So training during the week was like non-existent. And those were the hard points in my life where I was just like, is Strongman like really for me? And that was, Rogue was like my big show that I won. And I was like, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how to pull it out of my ass. Like it was like, I was very surprised at like my performance there, but like
It was your time.
But like, it was just all that work and stuff, and I was struggling, getting to the gym and stuff. But like now that I'm doing this full time and I'm going around doing seminars and this, and it's like, I found my purpose, and it's like, just find your, find things that you love to do. If you love overhead, like find comps that have 2 overhead events. Like there are ways of working around the things that you like and like, just stay, having fun with the things that you like to do, and you will grow in this sport. And as long as you're having fun, I think, and make a lot of friends. Like don't be that person at comps that like sits in the corner and like
Just like moles,
huffs smelling salts and
Dude, there's a lot of those. I'd say more of those are dudes as a whole. But you just have like that grumpy dude that's just getting like, or they'll start like smacking their head. Like it's not that serious for us sometimes. At the end of the day, we're playing with rocks.
We are playing with rocks. Yes.
Come on.
After you saying, that, the long days, the long work hours, the long train hours, what's great about that is your son will see that.
Yeah.
And that will transition him into being an even better man.
Yeah.
Because I know, coming from a single parent, my mom, she worked night and day as a nurse, still does. But like watching her be the woman she is, working hard, coming home, having food ready for me and my brother, helping with homework, taking us to football practice or vice versa, whatever it was. But like we saw that, and that made me and my brother work harder for everything we do too. So that right there, you're giving your son a gift that he's going to just know, like, my mom did this. I got to do this.
Yeah.
If with anything he wants to do, he knows that with hard work, he will do it.
Yeah.
So that's right there. That's huge.
Yeah.
You're giving him life lessons of hard work, dedication will pay off.
Yeah. And like, he hates Strongman. So
I was like, even if he doesn't pay attention in Strongman, even though genetically I wish he did Strongman.
He's a big boy.
He's the biggest child I've seen in my
tall,
entire
tall-wise.
He's tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's interested in rugby. So like,
I think that'll be cool.
Here.
Yeah.
There's actually a guy that's going to help spot and load. His name's Austin. He's big into rugby.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'll have him say hello to him because
we went to a pro
rugby.
show and he's like, this is cool. I want to try it. And I'm like, all right, I'll sign you up, but you got to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not signing you up unless you're going to quit the first,
Sure.
day. I'm like, we have to stay with it. So
If I was an 8-year-old and I saw that charging towards me at a field, I'd run.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
there's actually
100%.
he almost flattened me yesterday. He did charge at me at one point. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I was like, boy's going to crush it. But I mean, but to your point, Alan, that even if he's on his switch strongman, he's not paying attention, like he is paying attention.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like he's seeing the work, he's seeing the hours, he's seeing you not, I mean, you are the poster child of not giving up. And so that's going to come back around. And even if he's not actively always like watching, that's going to shape who he is, which is really, really cool. But he's a good kid. He's a funny kid.
he's something.
Keeps you on
He's
your
Very
toes.
polite.
Yeah.
very
Thank you.
polite. Yeah, he's very polite.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think not enough people, or rather too many people say, oh, like they have a reason why they can't do something, like, oh, I have kids at home, or I'm tired, or I work, or whatnot. Like if you care about something,
You'll do it.
You can make it work.
Yeah, you make it
100%.
work.
100%.
So
Yeah, sometimes you just got to double up your sessions on the weekends.
Yeah.
And call it a day.
Well,
Yeah.
not events though, right? Like,
Oh,
oh God.
for Rogue, it was like every event was like 3 different events in one.
That's
so
true.
like I would have to set up like 8 events on one day, and like working out by myself.
Just
or,
setting
like,
up is rough.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh,
Half the workout is getting the implements out.
Yeah, the overhead medley was like a kettlebell, a circus dumbbell, and an axle. So you had to warm up all 3 things individually, increase the weights on everything, and like get to a comp set. And it was like by the time you got to the comp run, you're like, I don't think I got 60 seconds of me like left to like do this.
yeah.
Yeah.
That training paid off though. I mean, anyone who hasn't seen your overhead press event for the Rogue needs to go back and watch the video, because you crushed that.
Thank you.
Like you got more than anybody, I think, right? I think you really
was,
owned that event.
Yeah, I won the event. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a kettlebell press, a circus dumbbell, and then 2 axles.
That was it.
Yeah. The hardest part was learning how to not belt clean, because belt cleans are not allowed in
Yeah.
Rogue. So I had to learn how to.
I like that one, that rule.
I hate
Yeah,
that rule.
I know you do.
I love that rule.
I've
That's
got
such a
I've got a
dumb
comp in August, which is conveniently Alan's comp, and there's no belt cleans.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah,
No
I
belt
wonder.
cleans and no deadlift suits.
Old
So
school. Old school.
No, belt
Yeah.
cleans are when
I
you're
have these nice little pinchies right here.
yeah when you're not a super heavyweight man, it's kind of hard to not do a belt clean.
I have this suit. Yeah, it's just permanence, like rubbing at the ribs from like when I trained 2 weeks ago, and by the time I train it next, it'll be back. But I've never known anything else, so it's fine. I'm like,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
I love axle though. I wish it was in more comps, but I can see why they don't do it a lot in comps, because of the bicep issue with the cleans.
Yeah.
So like log is a lot safer, I think,
100%.
especially for novice athletes.
Sure.
I'm running a comp in August at my gym. It's like a beginner's strongman comp,
Nice.
and we got like 10 women signed up. It's awesome.
Hell
Good for
yeah.
you.
What's it called?
It's called oh my God, I don't know what it's called, but it's like it's Power Surge, whatever. Like
This was your chance to shout it out. This,
Oh, I
this was
know,
supposed to be a
right?
layup. Oh God.
with the name change, it used to be Battle of the Rhinos. We changed the name.
I love that.
Yeah, because the gym, the sponsor, the mascot or whatever is a rhino.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
because it's called Surge 2 levels. So you like Surge,
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, the comp's August 9th. It's a beginner's comp. There's no novice classes. It's all novice
Good.
Oh,
with
wow.
weight classes. Yeah. So
Okay.
That's what
I was trying to
sport.
keep it simple
Yeah.
for everybody. Yeah. And like, there's a class every Sunday where I coach the events, and like we're doing dinnies. We're doing some like fun stuff. Cause I'm like, I got
Nice.
dinnies in my car. Let me throw them out
Yeah,
and
why
like, use them.
not?
Yeah. Log press. We have stone over bar. So just like really old school strongman stuff, just like to get people into the sport. And like a lot of newbies are coming out and they're like, I want to try this. And I'm
That's
like,
fun. We've
yeah.
had that for Orlando Strongest too. We've got a ton of novices,
Yeah.
and like our biggest women's class is the novice women's class.
That's
Which is
awesome.
going to be really
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the fun shit. Like
Yeah.
you just want to pick things up, and it's not that serious. And when you're still a
Yeah.
novice, you're not like the weight of the world's not on your shoulders. Like who cares if you don't do well?
Yeah.
You're not getting paid.
That's
like
what
you
I
say
tell
that
my
all the time.
girls
You're
every
like,
Sunday.
it's
I'm
not a big
like,
deal.
this is new for you. So it's
Yeah.
going to be hard. Like you don't log press in a commercial gym. So like coming here, it's like, this is completely new and completely different.
Yeah.
So like, it's going to be a different movement. Like you're going to have to, it's a learning curve, to go from like a barbell to a log, to learn how to clean,
Oh, I love it. It's so much better than cleaning a barbell, in my opinion.
I hate cleaning barbells.
Oh, I don't know if my muscles still remember that movement. It might have actively
I'll
forgotten.
clean a
how
log
good
any
it is.
day over.
Oh,
yes.
Or an
Yeah.
axle.
Roll it up my body.
Yep.
When-
Log cleans are easy. Very
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
It's like a
Axle. I mean, I continental clean. I'm fine with it, but
Oh yeah,
I don't belt clean either.
you
but-
can. I love when like women are getting into this, like new
Yes.
guys are getting into this. It's really cool because it's just again it's recess.
It's
Like
a fun family event too. Like,
Yeah.
we're doing like, we have a Hercules hold at my gym. So we're going to set it up outside. And we're gonna have like a photo op. Like we're gonna have
Yeah.
grip stuff outside, so people could like when they're doing intermission and stuff, like they could try the grip stuff outside. Like we have a car deadlift frame, so we're gonna throw a tire on it so people can like try the car deadlift and like just so the family can get involved and stuff.
Wow.
And like because Strongman's not that big in the Midwest, so it's like we're trying to make it bigger and better and like more interactive for people.
Yeah.
So,
We're talking about going to a farmer's market and setting up stuff at a farmer's market to like
implements and whatnot.
implements and
the last
things.
meet that I judged in Illinois was I forgot the name of it, but my friend Tony and Robin asked me to judge, and they've been doing Strongman for like 25 years, like very old school. Like it was like 4 events, very like do it, get it over with, whatever. And it was at a fair. It was at like the city fair, so it was in the street, and so people could just like watch as they were like.
That's perfect.
awesome.
Yeah, so
That's how you get people into it.
exactly, and people were like, "Can you pull that truck?" I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Do it right now." And I'm like, "I'm in Crocs." No.
No, I don't feel like ripping the bottom of my feet.
They had one year California Strongest Man. It was a Plat Plus. It was at a beer fest.
Ooh, that's fun.
And I remember like being there and competing, and people in the crowd were like, the drunk guys were like, I can do that.
Back in
Let
my
me
day.
show you how I
Yep.
do this, man. I'm like, if you want to, bro, come on out, break your back, but you could try it. Oh, you guys just got to put more leg into it. I'm like,
Oh my god.
all right, bud, thanks.
Yeah, and the flat bench. Don't arch. Like,
Oh,
that's
yep.
the rule.
Listen, in high school, I benched 600 pounds.
Yeah.
On a
Sure.
Smith machine, but I still bench 600 pounds.
Totally counts. Same thing. That's gonna be awesome. I'm pumped for you. Like that's a really cool event, and that's why we just want to get more people knowing about it because it's just fun. Like this, and it's also accessible. Like, do you have mulch bags at your house? Congratulations, you have a sandbag medley. Like, you can make it work with just about anything. And so
I've made some interesting equipment up for like some of these events. Like my arm over arm, I use a mass wrestling board.
Yeah.
And I use that for my feet, and I just pull the rope over it. Like, put
Yeah.
sandbags against it. Like,
Yep.
it
I've seen that. Yeah.
You just got to be creative sometimes. And I like that about this sport is like, you don't need thousands of dollars of equipment. Like,
Yes, you do.
You hear that, Alan?
Yes, you do. Sorry.
I was about to say, you know what you
Sorry,
don't have?
sorry,
You don't
sorry.
have a Hercules hold, to my knowledge.
oh, guess you got to go get one.
I guess so.
Everyone
That's
who
the
knows
worst
Alan
event.
listening to this just went, God damn it.
Yeah.
It's going to be on Marketplace tonight. I don't think you'll
That's my
find it.
worst event. When I had to do it one time at US versus UK in Giants Live.
Yeah.
And as soon as they released the pillars, I flew off the stage.
Whoa!
That's like a comic.
Yeah,
Ding.
it was hilarious. And they gave me like 0.1 second on my score. And
Hey,
I'm like,
you didn't zero.
I didn't zero.
You didn't zero.
It was so funny, but it was so heavy. It was the men's weight. So like,
Oh.
they were
Oh,
like, we can't
God.
lower
What?
the weights.
Oh.
Gabby Dixon held it for like almost 2 minutes though. And I'm like, yeah.
She probably trained with it too, though.
No.
No?
She's just the grip queen.
Okay.
She can grip. She has a world record in like farmers, Hercules hold. She's just like, her hands
That's
are the
just
size
what
of my
she can-
feet. They're
I was about to be
huge.
like, yeah.
And Mark
yeah.
Felix hands.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Her Mark
Do
Felix.
this. Let me see your hand. I'd
They're
be
not
like,
that big.
you're
Yeah.
you're like me. You're all palm.
All palm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
fingers.
It's unfortunate. Yeah. It's just the palm to finger ratio is just not what I need it to be. It's
Can't eat
useless.
Whoppers.
No,
Can't eat Whoppers.
I can't do really much of anything.
could I.
It's unfortunate. I just kind of like everything is just like hanging on for dear life. Well, I can't thank you enough for being here.
course.
Honestly, like
Yeah, thanks for coming.
yeah, you are awesome. This is awesome. We're gonna have a whole weekend. So everyone, if you're probably are already listening to this, but please follow her. She's posts really cool shit.
I started my YouTube channel back up. There's a Q&A
Oh.
on there. So I'm starting to like post on there. I'm getting on my shell a little bit.
All right.
I got a microphone. Like
Nice.
Yeah, you said you're a yapper.
I am a
Just
yapper.
go
I
and
can
talk.
yap all fucking day. Like it's
I love
my
it.
thing. Yeah. So
Nice.
Rachel and I have been like doing videos and stuff. So I'm gonna start, especially like for my next comp, I'm doing Americas. So like I'm gonna start ramping up for that soon as we get the events.
Yeah.
And then I'll start posting those on YouTube and stuff. And
When
That'll
is
be cool.
America's?
it's like October 3rd.
They still haven't posted the
3
events
weeks-
yet?
No. Not that I've seen, but I'm the last person to know anything. My coach would be like, all right, you're doing this. And I'm like, how'd you get the events? He's like,
Oh, I've known for 3 weeks.
yeah,
You
I've known
didn't?
for 3 weeks.
Weird.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You'll be
Yeah.
fine. Like,
Just follow your programming.
Yeah.
You'll be okay.
exactly.
So what's the name of the YouTube channel? So people
It's
can
just
look
my
at it?
name.
Oh, is this your name?
Carrasquillo. Yep.
Easy.
Easy.
Cool.
And if people want to find you on Instagram,
It is Inez _pro strongwoman, or Reina de los Cerdos,
Yeah.
Queen of the Pigs.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, I don't. I was gonna wrap it up, but where does the Queen Pig thing come from? I have to know.
Okay, so when I was a powerlifter, I was part of a team called Pig Collective.
Okay.
And King
Oh.
Pig, my friend Matt, he's King Pig, right? He was like, you're my strongest woman, like, and you are my queen. You are Queen Pig. And so it just stuck. I had a belt
That's
that said Queen
dope.
Pig. Someone stole it. They live in Florida too.
We'll find them.
We'll find them.
We will find
if
them.
you see a queen pig belt, that is my belt.
Kill them.
Gotcha.
He's
Kidding.
somewhere around here.
It's a dude.
It's a dude. Yeah.
What?
Bastard.
I know.
Oh, it's on his wall.
Bastard.
Oh God.
It's weird.
Ew.
I'm sorry.
He probably smells it. At night.
I'm just
He's
gonna
like,
say it's weird.
does that big
You don't
old-
want it anymore.
The old sniff.
Yeah. Oh God. Trying to get stronger.
I'm almost there. Hang on.
He'll never
It
be
was
as
a
strong.
pioneer belt too. It was great. It was such a nice belt, and yeah, it's gone forever. But yeah, that was Queen Pig, and so
Okay.
I've kept it, and it's been my thing. So
It's awesome.
it's like a great tribute to the guy that really got
Sure.
me into strength sports.
It's good.
I
Like
love that.
Matt
It's good tribute.
Blankenberger, he is the coolest dude. If you ever go to Chicago and want to train at Rockwell Barbell, he is the coolest guy. Like,
Awesome.
I love him to death.
Nice. Well, yeah. Well, with that, I thank you, Queen Pig.
Of course.
You're the
Got
best.
you. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right.